What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to JellyGoonTv. Welcome back to all my beautiful viewers and subscribers, of course. Welcome back to the gorgeous JellyGoon squad. Today we have another video, but before we get to that, I am going to say I have some social medias down below. Go down and check them. Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Go over there, text me, PM me, do whatever you have to do. Some of you guys and girls already PM'd me and private messaged me. It's just amazing, man. You guys and girls are really amazing, and I'm so happy you want to watch my videos. Hope it brings a smile on your face. Today we're gonna visit another video. We're gonna visit a city. We're gonna visit the coldest city in the world. Visiting the coldest city in the world, 71 Celsius, 96 Fahrenheit, Yakutsk. Now it's really cold in the city, and we're gonna see what guys and girls they're gonna do. What do people do to survive in this? Do they leave their cars on? I think they do. There was a city in Russia where they leave their cars on, and it was just, it was really horrific to see that, so much gas got leaked and everything like that, just because of, they gotta get their cars, because if they not open up their cars or they have their cars on, their car are gonna freeze. It's just unbelievable that it's so cold and people are living there. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get into this. Let's go. Okay, so we got some clothes right there. You gotta stay ready for the coldest city.
What is the temperature?
It's minus 47 degrees outside.
What?
Air temperature in Antarctica is
Yakutsk.
negative 14.8 degrees Fahrenheit or negative
That
20
is crazy,
degrees Celsius.
man.
Here it is negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 47
Unbelievable,
degrees
bro.
Celsius.
And people, they thrive there. Yakutsk, Siberia.
Our lungs are
Alright,
not
so Siberia is one of the coldest things in the world, or the coldest countries, or the coldest, region of the world, I guess. Because I heard a lot about Siberia, and that Siberian warriors and everything are just crazy genes over there, because they are just, regular people surviving the mother nature, so they don't care about human beings or anything like that. They're just really tough guys and girls. So yeah, that's what I heard, but yeah. Get me wrong if I am, but yeah, anyway, let's go.
used it. That's why we're coughing. The weather here is very cold and dry. There's a large population living, approximately 300,000 inhabitants.
What?
Yakutsk is the capital of Sakha Republic, an autonomous region that is allied with Russia, 280 miles away from the North Pole.
Wow.
Since this place is the most northeastern point of Siberia, it is very much isolated from the rest of the world.
Really? Yeah, it's very cold there, man. You can just watch that city and just look at this, man.
Outside temperature
Unbelievable.
is around negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. The boiling water is about 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
What? How is that even possible,
Instantly
man?
turns into ice
Wow.
The lowest air temperature ever measured in this region is negative 96.16 degrees Fahrenheit. It is as if it belongs to another planet. A banana left outside can turn into a hammer in minutes.
That is
People cannot
crazy.
wear metal frame glasses here because the metal could stick to their skin. And if they wanted to take off their glasses, their flesh might be teared out. This is a piece of meat that looks very much like human flesh. Let's just put it in contact with metal.
Don't put your tongue there.
As you can see, these are natural gas pipes, and they have to be laid above the ground because the underground is frozen with ice.
Wow.
There's actually a 100
So they can't really get
feet
down.
mass of ice under the city. Look, this
Wow, so the earth is too hard for them to get down to lay the pipes and everything like that. That is kind of crazy that they lay it above the ground, man. So you could just see everything, and the supplies come from above ground. Wow. Man, this place is really cold. I could imagine, man. That's horrible. Let's go. Jeez.
river is completely frozen. During the Soviet era, people who contradicted Stalin's ideas were exiled to Sakha Republic region. They were politicians, businessmen, etc. As a matter of fact, some of these people who live in Yakutsk right now are their grandchildren.
Really?
So this place used to be land of exile. Today there is a city life going on. But we could call this life an ice hell. It pushes the limits of human nature. No matter how much we bundle up, nothing is enough to keep our bodies warm.
Wow.
If you have a car here, you have a big problem. Winter lasts for 6 to 7 months here.
What?
And in that time, you can never drive your car. If you insist on driving it, you can never stop your vehicle's engine. For example, the car with a running engine you can see here is empty. there is nobody inside. There are
But it's
hundreds of cars
running.
like this. The
That's
reason
what I-
why the
that's
engine
what
is
I thought
running,
about the
if it
cars,
stops,
man. They
it
keep
can
running.
be completely covered with
Yeah,
ice,
yeah.
and the engine oil will freeze. As you can see, the owner of this vehicle must have decided not to run his or her car for a while. Just after 20 minutes of the engine being off, it is common to give up hope. Another frozen car here, waiting to be reused.
Somebody
next
right
summer.
on that, man.
This
They're
car
like,
is running,
hey.
right? Let's see if there's anybody inside.
That is crazy,
Yeah,
man.
Nobody. Can you imagine what a huge base of energy this
Yeah.
actually is? Fortunately, Russia is a country that is quite rich in oil and natural gas resources. Even the exhaust smoke freezes. That's how cold it is. There are
That's
special
crazy.
covers for protection. Sometimes this is not enough too. People who can afford it.
So,
keep
yeah,
their
yeah, yeah, yeah,
vehicles
yeah.
in
Yeah,
heated
of
garages.
course.
Because these vehicles are constantly running, there is a constant layer of
Yeah,
exhaust smoke
exactly.
over the city. Range of visibility is often below 200 feet due to the smoke.
I'm not gonna go
The
there, guys and
houses
girls.
here
I'm not
have
gonna visit that
completely
city.
different
Alright,
architecture.
so I don't like cold and I don't like winter, so I'm not gonna visit that city. Whatever you're trying to tell me, whatever beautifulness, whatever, I'm not gonna visit there. Of course, if they have summer or they have where it's not cold, I'm gonna visit there, but I'm definitely not gonna visit in this freaking weather. Denmark is cold enough for me, and I don't want to go to a cold space where it's more colder, like freaking 50 times colder than in Denmark, man. It's crazy. Let's go.
The reason why the buildings are built on pillars is that the ground is covered with ice and there is a possibility of ice
Ah,
Old houses start to lean over after a decade
Wow.
or so, because the amount of ice either increases or decreases.
It feels like pins and needles. The worst thing that could happen is to get frostbite. Considering a refrigerator operates at about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, a freezer operates at about -4 degrees Fahrenheit. Since the temperature here is -58 degrees Fahrenheit, everywhere you can see here could function as a very
Freezer,
high-tech
yeah.
freezer. That's why some
That's
people
crazy.
are
So
able
they
to
get
store
food
their
out.
fruits or their meat.
I'll
just by
definitely do
hanging
the
them
same, man.
outside
I'll
their
definitely do
windows.
the same.
Can I make a sled out of this?
Wow. That is a cold-hearted city. The people are probably
I
great.
just took off my gloves for just a minute for filming. Now it hurts terribly.
Don't do that.
My eyelashes are frozen too. I'm trying to break the ice. Move. Move.
If you would stay outside for more than 15 minutes, you would experience problems such as skin burns and difficulty in breathing. Chill that starts with a needle prick-like pain, frostbite
Really?
followed by sensation loss,
Oh, poor thing.
and then it could result in death. She
It
took off
hurts.
her gloves for just
Nah,
5
nah,
minutes
nah,
to
nah, nah.
film.
I totally understand this girl, man. This really hurts. It hurts so freaking bad. I have tried it a little bit in the winter in Denmark, like not like this, but definitely I tried it. Where my skin was just, it was horrible. It hurts like shit. It hurts like inside because of your blood is trying to be thickened, right? It's trying to be thick, but it cannot because your body needs the blood, so it tries to drive it around and it just hurts, man. It hurts so bad. I understand this girl crying, man. I understand this.
Her fingertips instantly turned white.
Our microphone is giving a red warning. It is not working properly. The camera is also not working.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there, man.
Its cover is frozen. Our phones don't work as well.
Just
Her battery
warm
was
them
about
up.
10%
Warm
a
them up.
couple of minutes ago, and then it suddenly died, whereas it was actually full.
What you see behind me is a cemetery. The thickness of the ice under my shoes is about 100 foot. And this ice mass under the city does not melt even in the summer. So, how do people bury the dead? They gather pieces of coal and burn them for 2 to 3 days. Once the coal is burned, the blocks of ice thaw, and it can be easily removed using shovels.
Finally, the area can be excavated to a depth of 6 to 7 feet. The body of a person who died 100 or 200 years ago can be found very robust even today.
What? That is crazy. So you can actually dig up people
20%
and they
of
be
the
in a
world's
hole.
total
That's-
diamond reserves are in Yakutsk. In addition to that, there are also all the elements in the periodic table.
Oh wow.
There are many mammoth and dinosaur fossils under the YAKUTIA territories. In these areas where mammoths once roamed, their intact corpses still show up
Wow.
as the ice melts today.
That's crazy.
In this land where people cannot engage in agriculture or farming,
Yeah.
people eat fish. One of the most important features of this market is that they display the fish in public stalls rather than in refrigerators. Outside is much colder than
Of
any
course, yeah.
refrigerator.
A piece of meat left outside won't spoil for months.
There are also frozen
Of
rabbits.
course,
here.
man, they keep it
They're
good.
consumed a lot, including with the ducks. Horse meat is also very common. It is about 45 pounds. They take this fish as a whole, put it outside and consume it for
Amazing.
days. This one is also on sale. It never spoils, of course. Its ears are not moving at all.
No
How many
shit.
hours you work here for a day?
Ну, мы примерно
Wow.
вот 8
Good.
числа,
For how long
It's crazy.
do you do this?
уже, наверное, лет.
How many layers of clothing on upper body?
Вот кофта. И вот такие нас эти. И
You
вот.
gotta
They
stay.
stand on such furs, they do not feel the cold coming to their feet.
Yakutin people, who make up the majority of the population, are Turkic in
Wow.
origin. 38% of the population are Russian. in
Amazing.
origin.
Trying to get that feast, get that meat on, you know what I mean? Yeah.
There are only such dogs here. Unfortunately, cats cannot survive. Only mammals with a really thick fur. There are 2 layers of glass inside the cars. So when the air conditioner warms the interior, it doesn't lose its temperature immediately.
The scariest thing about being on the road is that people whose cars break down have a risk of dying if they cannot fix it within 30
That's
minutes.
crazy. Come on,
Otherwise, engine
man.
oil
Yo, this
under
is
the hood
dangerous, bro.
freezes
Why would you
in
even
minutes.
live here?
If people get
That's
stranded
crazy.
in these rural areas with no phone signal, they have no choice but to freeze to death within a couple of hours. That's why every driver carries a toolbox in his or her car. Our journey to the village was completed with a dog sled ride. During our time on the dog sled, I nearly lost an ear that was exposed to the wind and the cold. The pain was unbearable.
Yeah, you gotta be safe, man.
Maria just accepted us to her village house. We're gonna know more about these mysterious Yakut people. Can you see it? As thick as my finger. I cannot feel it. It's
Just
quite
don't
numb.
touch it.
Look, my other ear is much thinner. Horses here are much shorter than the usual horses. Their bodies are conditioned to be short.
crazy.
That's how they can keep themselves warmer. Less surface area to worry about. They gave us their own clothes. We bundled up. You can tell by looking at the frozen boat that we're walking on a frozen lake. We try to hit it at a 90-degree angle. We just drilled a 20 to 25 inch diameter hole. Cows will come and meet their water needs. We're constantly removing the ice. How long it takes for this water to again completely covered with ice?
In 1 hour.
Cows in this village are always kept in the barns in winter.
Wow. So they can survive this weather. That's crazy.
They do, of course. That's why they don't spend much time outside.
What's exactly?
Your ear got frostbitten. If like it lasted longer, it will be very dangerous.
They will have to cut it, right?
If they cannot save it, they can.
Yeah,
destroy it
exactly.
Because
That's
they
crazy,
felt like
man.
that. For your ear, it's a traditional Yakut medicine. Fat of bear.
Bear?
My father took it from hunters.
Crazy.
Yes, this will help frostbitten.
Amazing.
And also if you burn it.
If you look at it from behind, you'll see it more clearly. It is seriously swollen and they call it frostbite. I will probably have risked my entire ear if I had been in the cold for more than 15 minutes. The nature has no joke here.
What is the coldest temperature you have ever witnessed?
The coldest temperature is negative
Man, hell no.
Celsius.
What is cold for you?
Hell
I
no.
have good clothes.
Nah, I'm not gonna, nah.
Before negative 40.
That is
it's
cold,
not
brother.
Like real winter temperature for me. Negative 41, negative 48, it's like
Unbelievable,
fine.
man.
Below negative 48, it's cold. And below negative 52, it's very cold. And every degree feels the funny thing is like cold weather feels like fire. Like
It can, yeah, true.
Yeah, that's true. Now my ear is
Yeah.
burning.
Yeah.
I feel it's so hot.
Sometimes people drink too much and they fall asleep.
They die.
And one night outside.
Yeah, you did.
Some people didn't have proper clothes and they went to the woods and their car broke down. They couldn't call someone because no phone service. Yeah, and it ended.
What do you think about nature?
Whole lifestyle of Yakut people, of Saha people, it's taking care of nature, respecting.
It's crazy.
Early childhood, me and my family, we used to go to the woods to fish, to hunt. It's just a part of our
Of course,
life.
yeah.
And we always remember that we are not the owners of this land. We are just guests. For example, we always make a ritual. When we go to pick some berries, we always take a little food with us. We leave it on the ground and say, nature, please share with us. Please give us some food. It's for the master of that land. Please give it.
You believe nature has a spirit.
Yeah. For example, when we go to the forest, you shouldn't speak loud because you can disturb
The animals and spirits, yeah.
You shouldn't drink there, have fun there, throw the garbage. Don't disturb, don't
That's
destroy.
amazing.
Yakut religion is not something which is written in a book or there is a church. Like there is one center of our religion, but it's not something that like in other religions that we do every day. We should pray. We don't do something. But it's in our mind. It's in our.
So you respect nature, that's the way of
all
praying, you know what I mean?
Related to
That's
nature.
nice. Whoa, look at this
For
little
what
thing.
we have,
Oh.
we thank nature
Yeah.
instead
Cute.
of God.
The gods are nature. Yeah.
Mhm.
Our gods are like part of the nature.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
Why don't you migrate to south, where it's warmer? Because living in these temperatures is like torture.
It's a torture for you, but not for us. The first reason is my family. Like my family is here, and for me, the best is. to
Now
be
you gotta
here.
understand, saying it's torture is very disrespectful for people who live there and who really want to live there. Now I feel you shouldn't have said that in the interview. I feel like that's very disrespectful. Because you think it's torture, these people have history, they have families, they have a lot of things there. Therefore, they will not to leave it because it's their tribe, it's their home. Now people, they are much, you know, they want to be comfortable around their tribes. They want to be comfortable while what their grandfathers and granddaughters and everything did, man. It's just amazing to see this culture, but I'm never gonna visit because it's too freaking cold. I can't do that. I'm sorry, man. Let's go.
To
I
my
can't do that.
parents, to my brothers.
It's
And
beautiful
secondly,
culture.
I like the nature.
I think it's very nice that somebody respects the
ecology
the
is
nature.
very pure, and it's for me and for my like future children, breathing fresh air.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's very important. Third, because of our culture, I want to preserve our language, our traditions, and give them to the next generations.
Yakutsk has summers as well. In July, the average daily temperature is about 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Due to global warming, ice mass of our world is melting and mammoth corpses are coming
Aye.
out. But also viruses hiding for thousands of years, which modern humans have never met before, can come to
Yeah.
light. When Europeans migrated to North America, the flu they took with themselves to the continent killed most of the Native Americans who had been isolated for
Yeah.
centuries. The flu didn't kill us because our immune system was strong. Similarly, ancient diseases to which we are not immune can come to light with the melting of the ice in these regions of the world and have devastating consequences.
That is sick to understand, but I don't understand why you would do
was
that.
the first episode
That's
of a
crazy,
travel
man.
documentary series called Rediscover.
Nice.
I go to unique places which are not known to many and make a documentary about them with a comprehensive.
This is what I want to do in my life. This is what I want to do on my YouTube and on my channel. Wow, what a beautiful video. Really did like it a lot. I like this guy, and this is the things that I want to do, visiting the world, visiting different things that foreigners haven't seen and tourists haven't seen. I think it's very beautiful that this guy does this all although the last part I didn't really like, that he was disrespectful towards these people. It's not really torture for them because they live there with the grandparents, as I said, and the grandparents inhabit the land, and you know, it's Mother Nature and everything like that, so they're just pleasant of being there. But I really do like this guy's perspective of trying to, you know, come in with different facts and come in with different information of how cold this actually is, and you know, what is the culture, what is the thing that goes on in this city, why do people still live there, and all these different things. I really do enjoy it a lot, but it's kind of crazy that you could put your food outside and it just gets frozen. I think it's very amazing. It really saves you a lot of money, I could imagine, for these people. I really could imagine that. But Siberia, always heard that was very cold. I always heard that Siberia was a cold place with a lot of warriors, with a lot of people who just know how to survive and know how to do these different things. And I just must say, it's crazy that they have to leave their car on, man. It must be very, very difficult to breathe in that city because there's so much smog and all these different things. But all in all, very great video. Please check the link down below to this guy. Go over to this channel, check out his travel if you want to. Of course, I really did like it a lot. Anyway, guys and girls, if you like this video, please hit the like button down below. Also, please do subscribe, hit the notification button, but please do subscribe. We're trying to look for 20,000 subscribers, so be massively appreciated if you wanted to support. Of course, it would be a massively help. And to the gorgeous Jelly Goon squad, please do comment down below what you think about this video. What is your experience about Siberia? Have you ever been to Siberia, and have you witnessed the cold? Like, did you do some experiments? Did you do all kinds of stuff? Please let me know. You're from here, your parents from here. Please let me know and explain in the comments down below what you experience in the city. Anyway, guys and girls, I love you so much, and I'm gonna see you into the next one. Peace.